Hey everybody, it's Glidercat. It's time to play. We are back in Dyson Sphere program and we are rocking and rolling with our modest little factory here. We've got some automation in place now. We are actually doing some assembly, which is very cool. We've got, let's see, we've got magnets going. We've got our copper ingots over here. And we are making, let's see, if I look in the top left, we should be making magnetic coils. Let's take a look and see if we've got those in storage. I think we saw that we did. Now they don't look like, I guess you see a little block there with the magnetic coil on there. So on the belt there. But let's go grab some of these guys out. I'm just going to pop them in my inventory. And that immediately started satisfying our research. The next thing I think we want to automate are these circuit boards. So let's take a look at what that's going to take. I'm just going to hop into the crafting menu here. Let's take a look at the recipe for those guys. It's just, let's see, it looks like an iron ingot. Yeah, iron ingot and copper ingots. 2 iron to 1 copper, and you've got a circuit board. Who knew it was that easy? Let's see if we can put that together. We've got iron ingots. Oh, that's our magnets here. So we're not doing iron ingots down this way. We've got some iron ingots, I think, over here. And we're going to need copper. So what we might think of doing, we might think to do is drop another copper miner here. And then maybe somewhere in the middle here, take our iron ingots from this little factory, join up with the copper ingots over here, and spit out some, you can see the stars here too. I'm distracted, but that looks kind of cool. It's the planets rotating. Nice. But then when we do the circuits here in the middle, let's just take a look a little bit in this direction and see how we want to expand. We do have some coal ore here. You know what? Let's just take a look at our fuel situation. Why don't we go grab some of this coal real quick? I'm going to grab this while we're at it. Just stone. Let's pop this guy on. Have him start mining coal. I think we can use that as fuel for the mecha. And I'm going to let him just mine away at that while we look at the tech tree. We've got a few things queued up. We've got the electromagnetic matrix, I think, which is what we're working on now. We're 90% of the way through. We just need one more circuit board. We may just go ahead and craft that manually just to knock that one off the list. Then what do we have? We've got logistics level 2. You can see the little number 2 there, Roman numeral 2 there. That's going to be next. And then we have our iron smelting, it looks like, or steel smelting. So that's not bad. What else do we have? Let's look at our let's actually jump over to the mecha, because we've probably got some things here we should be thinking about as well. And I neglected that last episode. Oh, movement speed. Okay, here's where we need those electric motors. That would be nice, because our mecha moves pretty slow. Inventory capacity, we are kind of getting close to that, but we're going to need the steel beams before we can do that. And we are researching that, so that's going to be in a little while. I think we are researching something that's going to unlock these electromagnetic items. I forget what they're called. Electromagnetic matrix. Let's see what else we got. Energy circuits. Unlock 200 kilowatts of mecha fuel power. Increases the recovery speed of mecha core energy. The higher the fuel chamber's power, the faster the mecha converts fuel into energy. All right. Oh, drone energy. The technological advancement in drone engines increases the flight speed of construction drones. Okay, so yeah, that's similar to Factorio, right? Where you can speed up the construction drones. Drive engine. This is going to unlock mecha flight. Okay, double press lift. What's that going to take? Just some coal ore, which we're mining like crazy, and magnetic coils. Why don't we do this? We've probably got almost 150 coal on us already. Let's take that. That's going to be an easy one. I don't know if you can reorder these. I'm just clicking and dragging. Doesn't look like it. There's probably a clever way of doing it, but I don't know yet. But we got that guy queued up. We're going to have the resource to do it. And while we're looking at this, we keep mining ore, coal ore. Oops, he just stopped. I think it's because I moved the mouse. There we go. Keep going, buddy. Let's go back and take a look at the upgrades. What else we've got here? Vertical construction. Wait a second. Am I in the right thing? Okay, yeah. Here's we left off at the drive engine. We added that to the queue. What else we got here? Solar sail. Extend the operational life of solar sails. Interesting. We don't have that yet at all. Array transmission efficiency. Reduce the energy dissipation in the solar array. Wow, we've got all kinds of crazy stuff here. This one's highlighted. Let's look at a couple of these highlighted ones, then we'll move on. Vertical construction. 1 layer storage vertical construction and 2 layers of lab vertical construction. Increase vertical construction layers of storage. Storage tank and matrix lab to utilize space more efficiently. All right. What does that take? What are those? Energy matrix. That takes some advanced materials we don't have just yet. I'm going to leave that one off. And then we've got veins utilization. Oh, yeah. This one is reduces the waste. So this is minus 6% ore consume and miner product per miner product. So it basically means we're going to waste less ore as we are mining. And then it's going to actually speed up the mining. So this is a good one to get. Energy matrix and electromagnetic matrix. We're going to have to do these, but I'm not going to queue it up just yet. All right, our mecha's complaining about energy. Let's go ahead and feed him at least some of that coal we mined. So we've got 250. I think we needed 150 for that research. Let's drop that guy in. That's worth 267. We've got some wood here we can unload. And what more wood? Take it. And some plant material. So that should keep him pretty well fueled up for a while. Hopefully this coal, let's see what it says. Energy 2.7 megajoules. And the wood's only got 1.5. So yeah, the coal is quite a bit more energy. I don't think either one of these is probably renewable. I have a feeling once you exhaust the trees, they don't grow back, but we'll find out. Yeah, the mecha, he moves kind of slow. Definitely want to think about upgrading his speed. Anyway, so we were thinking about doing the circuit boards. Let's do one of them manually just to finish off that that research that we've got queued up. That'll get that going. All right, you've unlocked the matrix lab, or rather the center brain connector. And you will use it to upload the matrices to the center brain to obtain technology. Very cool. So this is the material we need to produce. It's going to take those magnetic coils that we've already got automated and circuit boards, which we do want to automate next. So that'll be cool. And then we'll start building these science matrices. And then let's see what the matrix lab is. Center brain's connector used to produce matrices and research technologies. The more the matrix labs, the faster the production and research speed. Okay, so this looks like this is where these electromagnetic matrices are made. It says it's made in a research facility, so this must be considered a research facility, this matrix lab. Makes sense. Very cool. Let's see if our buddy comes and talks to us. I don't see him popping up. Little tutorial guy. So yeah, we were gonna look. I was gonna check out just a little bit more of the lay of the land here and see what else we've got for supplies. Now, at some point, I don't know. Maybe we'll make use of this water. Oops, did I get that? Take it. What do we got here? This looks like stone. Yeah, I think it's just stone. Plenty of stone. Got a little bit of silicon out of that one. Here is the oil resource. Not sure that we saw that before, but not sure. I wonder if he can, let me right click on him. Yeah, he can't really do anything with that. So we probably need some kind of oil well to get that resource out. Just looking around. I probably should do this at the daytime. If there is a light, let me know. Some kind of helmet light or something on our mecha. Let me know, because it would be nice to be able to see. I don't see it. I mean, this radiates some light, but not enough to light up the terrain. What do we got here? Is this just more stone? Yeah, more stone veins. We've got some iron over here. All right. Let's head back if we can find our way. Kind of see our factory here lit up a little bit in the distance. That looks kind of cool. Grab a few more of these trees just to have some backup power. May want to save that coal for construction. We know we're going to need it in one of our researches. So, all right, let's just clear out a couple more of these. Bear with me. And then we'll go and automate circuits. So our next research item is going to require those electromagnetic matrices, and doing this circuit automation is one step to getting us there. So we said we are going to take the iron ingots from here, from this storage, and join up with some copper ingots over here. Now again, our factory is getting a little messy here, but we'll organize it as we go, I suppose. Let's go ahead and grab, let's see, I think an assembler will do it. We need to craft some of those. Let's go in and make that assembler. Let's grab 2 while we're here. How are we doing on belts? Looks like we're pretty good on belts. Let's see, do these stack? Yeah. And these ingots don't stack very much. All right, let's see what else we got. We know we're going to want storage. How many do we have of those? Got 2 smelters. I don't see storage. Let's grab another 5 of these. I kind of want to burn off some of these ingots I put in my inventory. And what else? We're going to need, can always use these. I'll grab 5 more of those sorters. And then eventually we'll need the matrix slab. Don't need to build that yet. All right. It looks like our assembler built. Let's just plop him down somewhere between. Well, right there for now. And let's go get some copper ingots and steel ingots routed over this way. So I'm going to grab a belt. It's a little tricky for me to tell how these connect up, but I guess it's 1, 2, and 3. All of these would connect to the storage. All right, let's come this way and down. How about we do this? Yeah. Let's go here and across, maybe. And then we also need steel ingots. I'm going to kind of hug up next to this guy. See how this works. Boom. 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 All right. Now we need to think about power. How are we doing on turbines? We still have 2. Let's go ahead and craft more of those. We know we're going to need these, so why don't we do it? I'm going to take 10. I can see I'm getting a little low on iron ingots. I might grab some more of those actually out of storage here. And it looks like your drones need to be in range. See how they weren't building these belts till I got nearby? Those are the copper ingots. I got plenty of those in inventory. I want to go grab some iron ingots. Yeah, and the drones aren't real fast, so there's an upgrade for that to speed up the construction drones. We'll make use of that. Let me just grab a few of these. And then that'll help me with my power production or building these turbines. Let's go to power. We've got 11 built. Let's extend our array here. I guess we can try and make this look a little neater. Why don't we just come across? And then maybe we'll do... let's build some more Tesla towers. Let's grab 10 of those. And then maybe we'll use towers to kind of connect to that power grid and get a little more organized. I'm wondering how much I need to cover of that building for it to actually power. I want to leave plenty of room for belts. Let's try that and see. Okay, I don't see him complaining about power. So now we got to put our, what do they call them, sorters. Let's do it. Here to, see how I can't get closer than that. I cannot get right on this guy. So we'll do that. And now why isn't this guy sorting? Oh, the sorters themselves need power too. Let's go ahead and drop another Tesla tower nearby. A little corner spot should be good. There we go. There's our iron ingots coming out. And let's make sure they find their way inside. Put our sorter here, there to there. We got to pick a recipe. We want circuit boards first. There he goes. He's starting to chew up the ingots. While we're here, let's set up our sorter for the copper ingots. Boom, boom, and boom, and boom. That should do it for that. Again, it needs power. That's fine. I'll bring another coil or another tower here. Every time I say Tesla, I want to say Tesla coil. And now we just got to get these iron ingots out. So back to logistics. Sorter. You to you. All right. And there's things we could do. I could plop another sorter down and just have this belt join up to increase the speed. Maybe I'll do that just to experiment with that. Let's see what that looks like. Boom. And then can I connect up to this guy? Let's see. I don't see a way of doing that. I'm going to experiment for a second. Bear with me. All right, so that it looks like you can't do a right turn right into it. But if you go a little bit further away, it looks like a couple squares maybe, then it will allow you to join up. And the idea was here was just our sorters are kind of slow. So if I drop 2 down, see that one allowed me to get really close. I'm not sure why. Just needs power, so we'll drop another Tesla tower over here, maybe in the corner, where it won't be in the way. And there we go. We're getting a bunch more. All right. So again, we're just kind of experimenting. It's not the ideal looking factory just yet. Let's see. Now this guy might need a place to output the circuit boards. He's got 20. I'll just grab them for now. let's go ahead and put some storage down. Just going to pop it. Pop it right here. And we'll set up a belt. Boom to boom. Sorters. You to you. And you to you. And again, I cannot seem to figure out what it takes to get these things really close. Let's delete this one and try one more time. Grab my sorter, and I'm going to click way over here. And then I'm going to click to this guy, and you can see how it kicks it out as soon as I pick this guy. So there's probably some rules to that. I just don't quite understand, but we will learn as we go. It's kind of slow, but we'll take it for now. All right. Next, we want to build this electromagnetic matrix. It takes the charged coils. Let's see. Well, yeah, it takes those charged coils, and then it takes the circuit board. So we have both of those. And we're going to need to build those inside this research facility here, the matrix lab. Excuse me. All right. Let's see, where are our coils? So there's our magnetic coils. And then we've got our circuit boards way over here. So maybe up in this area, if I can run belts all the way across, then maybe we can do that. And my inventory is pretty full. Let's add some fuel to the mech here. We mine these trees. We'll get this, free up some inventory space a little bit. Silicon, what do I have here? Stone, coal. We're going to use the coal for one of these research items that's coming up. Stone ore. Let's see if these will stack. Only up to 100. And silicon. I don't see any more of that. All right. Well, let's keep moving. Let's see if we can get a belt going from this guy across the water. Got 88 belts left. I'm going to need to make more. Let's go from here. Let's just see how that works, if these guys will build it. Meanwhile, we'll craft some more. Oops. We can get a bunch of those crafted. You know we're going to need them. And again, we need to keep our drones in range of the construction site. So I'm going to have to move around a little bit. All right, that is that. I'm going to stay on land here so I don't use my jetpack. Save a little bit of energy. They're kind of slow, but we'll wait for these guys to build a belt. Let's also build some more sorters while we're thinking about it here. Go through those pretty quick. let's go ahead and drop that sorter. Boom. We want these charged coils to there. That one hooked up pretty close. Again, we need to get power routed to our sorters. Got plenty of Tesla towers. Let's go ahead and pop one kind of on the corner here. Less likely to conflict with belts. All right, so there those go. Now let's see if we can get the circuits. Got those way over here. Let's go ahead and pop the little lab down here. That looks pretty sweet, by the way. Pop them close, and we'll see if I can get these sorters to
Matrix
load up.
Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the homeworld simultaneously.
Okay, so that translation's a little rough. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the lab or something. All right. Not sure what that means. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get a sorter loading this guy. Looks like it worked. And then we'll just branch off of our little wind turbine array or emerging array here. We'll grab a Tesla tower and maybe right on the diagonal again. Catch that loader in there. All right, let's pick a recipe. So it looks like some of them are locked. We've got 5 options. But the one we want initially anyway is this matrix. Now, I'm not sure what where we can research. Okay. Under research mode, Matrix Lab will automatically research on the progressing technology in the tech tree. That's kind of interesting. We'll automatically research on the progressing technology tree. Now, I wonder if that means you have to feed the Matrix Lab whatever the inputs are that you need on the tech tree. Not sure. For now, we need these guys. So I'm just going to pick that. And now it's showing what the inputs are and what the outputs are. We've got the magnetic coils coming in, and we got to bring in the circuit boards. Let's go do that. So this lab is actually a little intriguing. I think it's got multi functions here. I'm going to grab some of this stuff on the ground just to get it out of the way. Try to. Let's see. Just grab some of this stuff. Let's check our power. Looks like he's doing all right. Some more logs on the fire here. All right, let's go run those belts from our circuit boards. Or no, let's see, what do we need? Yeah, we need the circuit boards. Here they are. And that tower is kind of in the way, but that's all right. We will work around it. Boom. 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 Actually, why not go a little bit further? Wait for our slow construction drones to do their thing. If there's anything to construct while we're at it, can always use more of these towers. Let's grab 5 of those. Probably need to pick up more iron ingots. Seems like we're using a lot more iron than copper. But for some reason, I grabbed a ton of copper. So I can always put those back. All right. Let's go ahead and get our sorter here doing his thing. These sorters have filters too, by the way. So we click on this guy, boom, we can actually set a filter and tell it which things to send across. Let's see if we get to using that later. Let's go ahead and take our sorter here. All right, that one stayed nice and close. So now we should be producing those little electromagnetic matrices. And we need 100 of them for our next research. So let's pipe these into storage, maybe back here. This is kind of a dead end back here anyway. Let's put a storage unit down. And we'll run a belt. Let's see. I'll try it from back there. Let's see if that works. And more sorters. From you to see how that is going to force it out back. Now, maybe it's because I'm not aligned. Where it's going to have to go on an angle, so it's going further out. So if that's the case, let's just try to delete this guy out. And let's bring that belt in one more. Kind of learn a little more about this, or maybe even two more in. And let's see if that sorter now lets us get real close. Whoops. Escape that. Here. Let's escape there and try it again. Sorter from here to here. Yeah, it does. So it could be I just need to have the belt straight or in a few different ports here. This one looks clear, like you can tell there's like 3 output ports, and actually they're highlighted. Maybe I'm missing that on the other ones. This one does too. All right, let's get the last of our little sorters here. All right, not a bad place to end the episode. So we automated one additional thing. We popped down our first matrix lab. Looks cool. This guy is loading up goodies. We need 100 of them to complete our research here. And that one, let's see, does it take us to the tech tree? Cool. Improved logistics system. Okay, that gets us our splitters. And it gets us faster sorters. That'll be good. Now, I wonder if they will all automatically upgrade or if we have to replace our existing sorters with these guys. Not sure. I'm guessing we have to replace them because these guys have different ingredients. If you look at the bottom, it takes 2 of the slow existing sorters plus one of those motors, and then you get 2 faster sorters out of it. So they must split the motor in half or something because it only takes 1 motor for 2 sorters. But anyway, I'll take it. It's cool. We're going to research it. We need faster sorters because they are slow. All right, but we'll stop here. Next episode, what are we going to do? We are going to probably look at automating those engines. And we'll take a good look at the tech tree and see if there's anything else we want to go after besides the other 2 we have queued up. But for now, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I enjoyed having you here. Please do give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. That helps my tiny channel grow. Definitely appreciate that. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.